behind that beautiful jab.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments.
He's taking too many of these shots top. He's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, locking his head, making sure.
Gets back to his feet.
Oh, nice elbow.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Hook to the body here, blocked by Jones. Oh, and there's that inside leg kick, and just slap yourself hard on the inside of the leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurt. That's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, guy will have a very tough time maneuvering out of a lot of the techniques.
Kimbo slices, bleeding from the mouth. Daniel looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the top hand. All right, so a big round for him. Second round here. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his... That landed clean.
Missed with that jab attempted.
Oh, nice. Nice. Beautiful punch lands.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
That shot blocked by Slice. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Great commitment to the kick game.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Lead kick is true there by Slice. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Kimbo Slice's eye is starting to swell. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he knows that too.
I am almost certain he's going to go another one of those. But expect him to really set down, try to make one really count, and try to end this fight. Beautiful.
Jones's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Big kick land.
Well, he just missed on another strike there. He has not been efficient with his attacks here tonight. And offensively, I think his approach leaving a lot to be desired. Gotta figure out a way to conserve some energy here. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, you gotta think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Kimbo Slice.
Oh, inside kick.
This case is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting.
Oh, he gets the takedown late round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the fight. Always trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
1-2 there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots.
No, he is on beach right now. You see a Tweety bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, there it is. Another hook connect.
You guys are trading huge shots.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue the fight. Big shot to the head.
Inside leg kick is there by Kimbo Slice. And lands inside again. Very nice leg kick there by Jones.
Right back on those leg kicks.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. That left hook landed on the button.
He's got to press him. He's got to go take that that finish down now.
Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as the athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them the biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut lands. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, you got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent
he has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Oh, the hook lands. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Slice. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him still even fighting. But he's got to do something different if he has any designs of winning this fight.
1 minute. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Swing and a miss by Johnny Bone.
Look at him chopping. Chopping.
Power strike there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know he's in the octagon or his mama's out. They don't give him. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. Holy smokes.
All right, so both fighters severely damaged. That's probably not overstating it. I'm not even sure how we made it to the end of the round, but here we are, and the fight continues.
I thought it was done. I mean, both of these guys are so swollen and so beat up that if either corner said, hey, enough is enough, I wouldn't complain one bit.
All right, we're going to look at some replays as they attend to the two damaged athletes in between rounds.
I mean, they're just getting after each other from the very start. It seemed like as soon as one guy...
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camps when they're fighting 5 rounds. That will do it!
Oh, my God!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone